Welcome to Planet Report, the show that brings you news briefs from all over the world. I am Emily Campos. In this issue of Planet Report for the week of May 10th, we will learn about the return of the Berlin Film Festival and the reopening of the Broadway, a safety probe into Honda Accord vehicles, the expanding of cryptocurrency, and a new baby announced at a zoo in Australia. First, there is some sad news about Obama's dog Beau. Pedro has a story.
Reuters is reporting that the former U.S. President Barack Obama's family dog, Beau, a male Portuguese water dog with a mop of black and white fur, who became a familiar playful sight around the White House, has died. Obama announced the death late on Saturday, saying the dog had been a constant, gentle presence in our lives, happy to see us on our good days, our bad days, and every day in between. We will miss him dearly, he said on Twitter. His wife, Michelle Obama, said in a separate tweet that Beau, 12, had been suffering from cancer. Beau came to the White House in 2009, soon after the start of the Obama's first term, and was joined a few years later by a female of the same breed called Sunny. Obama, who left office in 2017, praised Beau's calm demeanor in the White House, saying the dog had a big bark but no bite, loved to jump in the pool in summer, and was unflappable with children, lived for scraps around the dinner table, and had great hair. For Planet Report, I am Pedro Pimenta. Back to you.
Thank you, Pedro. Portuguese water dogs have a life expectancy of 12 to 15 years. Beau was given to the Obamas in 2009 as a gift by Massachusetts Senator Ted Kennedy. On to Europe, where Isel brings you a report about the return of the Berlin Film Festival.
Reuters is reporting that the Berlin Film Festival, which took place online earlier this year, will show most of the movies that were part of the competition at outdoor cinemas across the German capital next month, taking advantage of the falling COVID-19 infection numbers. The summer special offered by the festival, also known as the Berlinale, will take place from June 9th to the 20th at 16 venues, including a specially created open-air cinema at Museum Island in the heart of the city, organizers said on Monday. Audiences will be getting a very special collective festival experience, something we've been missing for such a long time, directors Mariette Risenbeek and Carlos Chatrian said in a joint statement. They said that they were looking forward to welcoming filmmakers and jury members from across the world who could hopefully make the journey to Berlin next month, despite ongoing travel restrictions. This programming will be available from online May 20th, and tickets will go on sale from May 27th. Other prize winners at this year's online event, including German actress Marion Eggert, who played a woman resisting perfect and android's charms in I'm Your Man, and Hungary Dean Snaggy, awarded the Best Director of the war movie Natural Light. For Planet Report, I am Isel Rodriguez. Back to you.
Thank you, Isel. Founded in the West Berlin in 1951, the festival has been held every February since 1978 and is one of the big three alongside the Venice Film Festival in Italy and the Cannes Film Festival in France. Moving to North America, it looks like a professional song and dance is returning to New York City. Michael has a story about the Broadway reopening.
Reuters is reporting that live Broadway shows will return to the stage starting September 14th after an 18-month hiatus to fight the coronavirus pandemic, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced on Wednesday. Tickets will go on sale beginning on Thursday, and theaters will be allowed to fill 100% of capacity, Cuomo said. Broadway theaters are among New York's biggest tourist attractions. Broadway is a major part of our state's identity and economy, and we are thrilled that the curtains will rise again, Cuomo said on Twitter. Live theater is one of the last sectors to come back after the pandemic because of the challenges of social distancing for actors on stage, for crews backstage, and for audiences in cramped seating in old buildings. While New York plans to lift most pandemic restrictions in 2 weeks, Broadway theaters need more time for rehearsals, marketing to draw crowds, and other steps. Restarting Broadway is a complex endeavor, said Charlotte St. Martin, president of the Broadway League, an industry group. Today's green light by the governor to put our shows on sale for the fall is vital to our success. Producers will work with state authorities on what safety measures will be required. It is possible theaters will mandate a proof of coronavirus vaccination for audience members, New York Budget Director Robert Mujica said. Will people feel comfortable sitting right next to another individual without knowing their vaccination status? Mujica said at a news conference. What we do know from surveys is that the answer is no. Dozens of actors, dancers, musicians, and backstage crew were thrown out of work when Broadway theaters closed in March 2020. Some shows, including the hit musicals Frozen and Mean Girls, have said they will not return. 31 Broadway shows were in production when the shutdown began. including hits such as Hamilton, The Lion King, and Wicked. Each returning show will announce its reopening date in the coming weeks, the Broadway League said. For Planet Report, I'm Michael Ephries. Back to you.
Thanks, Michael. Performances that are expected to return to Broadway include 1776, Ain't Too Proud, The Life of the Time of the Temptations, Aladdin, Chicago, Christmas Spectacular starring the radio star Rockettes, and Hamilton, among others. On to Australia, where Sydney's Taronga Zoo has welcomed a new member of the family. Gabriel has this report.
Reuters is reporting that Sydney's Taronga Zoo unveiled a short-beaked Echidna Puggle on Friday, born to a mom Gunny at its breeding facility around 7 months ago. The Puggle, the 10th born at Sydney Zoo, doesn't have a name yet, as its gender has not been identified, the zoo said. At this stage, it's just starting to look like a small echidna, also known as spiny anteaters. Echidnas, one of the two only egg-laying mammals, are hard to breed in zoos, as they have a complex courtship rituals which males only needed at very specific times. The Taronga Conservation Society Australia, which runs the zoo, said, "It is very rare to see a newborn echidna puggle, as they spend the first few months of their lives in a deep burrow, made by their mothers. This one will go on display with the rest of the zoo echidnas in a few months' time," the zoo said. The little puggle is still quite shy, as it's spending most of its time learning natural echidna behaviors, like digging and foraging, the zoo spokeswoman said. For Planet Report, I'm Gabriel Lodi. Back to you.
Thank you, Gabriel. Superficially, echidna resemble the anteaters of South America and other spiny mammals, such as hedgehogs and porcupines. They are more related to platypus, the only other living mammal that lay eggs. Moving on to a world of finance, cryptocurrency looms much larger in the world. Gabriel returns with this story about Ethereum.
Reuters is reporting that the cryptocurrency Ethereum broke $4,000 for the first time on Monday, climbing to a new peak for a third day in a row on bets it may find new uses, although some analysis said it was overvalued at current levels. Ethereum, the second largest coin by market capitalization, jumped more than 6% to just below $4,175 and was last up to around 2%. It has soared this year, fueled by expectations of wider use, based in part on its role of decentralized finance, DeFi, platforms that facilitate crypto-denominated lending outside of traditional banking. An upcoming technical change to its software, seen as reducing its supply, has also provided a boost, while new institutional investors in the crypto sector have warned to its amid and tepid quarter so far for Bitcoin. Crypto has got a lot more institutional involvement than people who haven't followed the market believe, said Chris Weston, head of research at brokerage Pepperstone. And everyone's been in Ethereum. It's not a meme joke coin. It actually has some application use, he added, referring to its role in DeFi. But some analysis said Ethereum's increasing valuation was not underpinned by the data on how widely it is used. The continued divergence of its price relative to network activity raised questions about its valuation, JP Morgan Analysis wrote in a report to clients dated May 7th. Factors such as the number of active digital addresses in its network would be more consistent with a price of around $1,000, the U.S. bank said. In the crypto world, the terms Ethereum and Ether have become synonyms. Technically, Ethereum is the blockchain network in which applications are embedded, while the Ether is the token or currency that enables or drives the use of these applications. Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency, rose to a three-week high of about $59,600 on Monday. Dogecoin, a recent outperformer, stabilized after losses on Sunday after comments by Tesla chief Elon Musk on the Saturday Night Live TV show, where he said it was a hustle. Smaller cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin, known as altcoins, have been in demand in the past few weeks, pushing Bitcoin's share of overall $2.5 trillion digital currency market to its lowest in around 2 years. Dogecoin, which began as a social media joke in 2013, is up more than 700% in the last month. It was last trading at 51 cents after tumbling 38% in the last 24 hours on Musk's comments. It was later studied after Musk's commercial rocket company SpaceX said it would accept meme-inspired cryptocurrency Dogecoin as payment. The meme-based coin has become the fourth largest digital currency with a market capitalization of $69 billion, according to the Coin Market Cap. It hit a record high on Thursday of about 73 cents. For Planet Report, I'm Gabriel Lodi. Back to you.
Thanks, Gabriel. Ethereum is one of the many so-called altcoins out there. Another one based on a meme is going to the moon, kind of. Frank has a story about a new project announced by SpaceX.
Reuters is reporting that SpaceX will launch the Dogecoin mission to the moon in the first quarter of next year, with Elon Musk's commercial rocket company accepting the meme-inspired cryptocurrency Dogecoin as payment. SpaceX launching satellite Dogecoin to the moon next year. Mission paid for in Doge, first cryptocurrency in space, first meme in space, Musk said in a tweet. Geometric Energy Corporation announced the Dogecoin-founded mission early on Sunday, with the statement not disclosing the mission's final value. This mission will demonstrate the application of cryptocurrency beyond Earth orbit and set the foundation for interplanetary commerce. SpaceX Vice President of Commercial Sales, Tom Ochenero, was quoted as saying in the statement released for Geometric Energy. Musk said on a tweet on April that SpaceX was going to put a little Dogecoin on a little moon. Dogecoin lost more than a third of its price on Sunday after Musk called it a hustle during his guest host spot on the Saturday Night Live comedy sketch TV show. Musk's tweets this year turned the once obscure digital currency, which began as a social media joke, into a speculator's dream. On a crypto data tracker, CoinGecko.com, Dogecoin has jumped more than 800% over the last month and is now the fourth largest digital currency with a market capitalization of $73 million. It hit a record high Thursday above 73 cents. Electric car maker Tesla, where Musk is the CEO, said in February it bought 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin and will soon accept it as a form of payment for its electric cars. A large stride toward mainstream acceptance that sent Bitcoin soaring to a record high of nearly $62,000. For Planet Report, I am Frank Maduro. Back to you.
Thanks, Frank. SpaceX is not only the only company to jump on the Dogecoin train. Others which accept it include the Dallas Mavericks, Post Oak Motor Cars of Houston, Texas luxury resort company The Kessler Collection, and Latvian airline Air Baltic. And closer to Earth, the National Highway Traffic System Safety Administration is opening an inquiry into certain Honda Accord models. Michael returns with this story.
Reuters is reporting that the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said Monday it was opening a formal safety probe into more than 1.1 million Honda Accord vehicles over sudden loss of steering control reports. The agency said the engineering analysis covers from 2013 through 2015 models and said under normal driving conditions, with no warning or input from the driver, the vehicle may veer or jerk out of its intended path of travel. Honda did not immediately comment. NHTSA said it has 107 complaints and 2 injury incidents related to the issue. NHTSA received a petition asking for an investigation in October regarding an alleged defect in the steering system of 2013 Honda Accord vehicles. The agency said the petition alleged Honda vehicles are experiencing a sudden loss of steering control as the vehicle veers from its intended path of travel. The petition said the deviation from the intended path of travel occurs without warning or driver input while operating the vehicle under normal driving conditions, NHTSA added. NHTSA opened a defect petition review and sent Honda 2 information requests on steering anomalies in Honda Accord vehicles. The agency said it performed extensive analysis on the information obtained from Honda as well as information in NHTSA's databases. The engineering analysis will assess the scope, frequency, and potential safety-related consequences of the alleged defect. For Planet Report, I'm Michael Evers. Back to you.
Thank you, Michael. That's our show. Thank you to our researchers and correspondents who have found these great stories. If you're interested in learning more about any of these stories, check the links in the video description to read more. We'll see you back next week with a new Planet Report.